Hello. It is my honor to induct Diane and Felix Beltran into the St. Thomas Aquinas College Alumni Hall of Fame. I've known both of them for 30 years now, and as you can see by their bios and in the presence of their children here tonight, that they are highly successful. But more importantly, they are giving and caring people. I'm truly honored to call them my friends, and STAC is honored to have them as alumni. A few quick stories. Felix was a catcher. He was one of the best baseball players the Spartans ever had. My daughter used to go with me to most STAC athletic events, and Felix was her favorite player. It wasn't until she was 7 or 8 years old that she realized that Felix didn't play for the Yankees or Mets. She actually thought all the players on TV with a mask were Felix, or Flex as she called him. And Diane, well, she always led the charge of a fan bus of sorts to make certain that STAC was well represented in the bleachers. For their dedication in their respective industries, their commitment to their faith and family, and their support of their alma mater, Diane and Felix Beltran, class of 1984, are proudly inducted into the St. Thomas Aquinas College Alumni Hall of Fame.
Felix and I feel truly honored to have been nominated and selected into the St. Thomas Aquinas Hall of Fame. We would like to thank Dr. Fitzpatrick and Director of Alumni Affairs, Joanne Favada, for this prestigious invitation. A special thank you to Dr. Schelin for his thoughtful introduction and many years of friendship. We have STAC to thank for our almost 40-year relationship. We met at registration in 1980. Felix was lost, or so he said, and I came to his rescue. Come to think of it, it's a role I still assume. You could say it was love at first sight. I have many fond memories of my years at STAC. I received a great education, met lifelong friends, strengthened my faith, and had the pleasure of knowing and learning from wonderful and caring educators like Dr. Schelin, Professor Kerr, Sister Joan, Barbara Vano, and especially Father Keats, who we remember fondly as he married us 27 years ago. I will always remember the great times I had at mixers in the lounge, at the Peanut Grill, the up-team baseball games I attended, especially road trips, cheerleading, and my short stint on the softball team. When I think about it, my greatest accomplishment was making it through baseball season, fall and spring, because I was the first thing to go if Felix was in a slump. Thankfully, that did not happen too often. Felix and I both received service awards at graduation. As a result of the great education we received, we went on to enjoy successful careers, me at Kraft General Foods and Felix at Merrill Lynch. Felix went on to join and grow his family business, now in its 3rd generation. I had our 3 beautiful children and assumed the most rewarding and challenging role I would ever have. I do wish STAC would have had offered a minor in medicine. I could have used it. But seriously, Dana, Gregory, and Juliana, thank you for your love, laughs, hugs, and friendship, but mostly your phone calls and texts when you left for college. You bring me so much happiness and pride to our lives. To my parents, I thank you for your unconditional love, strength, and friendship. It is because of you and your many sacrifices I was able to attend STAC, achieve my goals, and receive the quality education that I did. Thank you to our family, friends, professors, coaches, sisters, and alumni for your kind nomination and attendance tonight. Felix and I are humbled and honored by your love and support. We thank all of you for making us such a special part of the STAC alumni family.
Like Diane, I have fond memories of my years at St. Thomas. Some that stand out are getting fired by Jim Maloney from the maintenance department and twice from the library by the nuns. Thank God Jim realized that I was able to hit the fastball and rehired me. For the next 4 years, I worked alongside one of my best friends, Bill Hudak, who had the uncanny ability to walk into the lounge, start all kinds of mayhem, and quietly just walk out. One of my jobs was to prepare the baseball field. Once I even witnessed Coach John Belson pour gasoline on the entire infield and light it up so we could play. That was exciting. I remember living with a bunch of baseball players in a house on a quiet street in Valley College. Needless to say, we became legends and that neighborhood was never the same. Bateman Julia was one of my best coaches. The other was my high school coach, Jim Gallo, the Bates' arch enemy while he was at St. Joe's. I highly respect both coaches. They both have many things in common. They were great teachers of the game and loved to win. They tolerated my bat throwing, helmet cracking, and colorful language in both Spanish and English. They also knew that they could always count on me to give them 110% on the field, because I too loved the game of baseball and loved to win. I always looked forward to our road trips. It was during these trips that lifelong friendships were made. We also had great fans. Sister Joan and Doc Schelin, with his faithful sidekick Leslie, tried to make as many games as they could. Norman keeping the stats and coming up with the best rags on opposing teams. Our girlfriends would also follow the Vans. They loved seeing us play, and even when Monch tried to lose them because he thought they were a distraction, they persevered, Diane leading the charge. But for me, college was not all about baseball. I was sent to STAC by my parents to get an education. I was the first in my family to go to college in the United States, and they expected me to graduate, and that's what I did. Because at the end, after the last hit, after the last put out, I will always have my college degree. I want to thank my family. Gracias, mami, papi. Sin la ayuda, el sacrificio y el apoyo de ustedes, este día nunca pudiera haber sido posible. Thank you.